In this video, I'm going to talk about some alternatives to Photoshop and really my two favorite. Um, and they're both very different pieces of software. So the first one is Pixlr, Pixlr. Now the cool thing about Pixlr, you go to pixlr.com, Pixlr, you scroll down on their website and you see the Pixlr editor. Launch the web app. And the cool thing that I really like about this is that Pixlr editor, let's create a new image, is on the web. That means that I don't need to install any software to use it. I've used this software in a pinch so many times when I'm at a company or a client site and I have to use one of their computers to edit something. I can simply open up Pixlr and make some changes really quickly because I don't need to install Photoshop or find a computer that has it. So this is a great alternative. You can see all the tools here, very similar look and feel to Photoshop. This is like a Photoshop Lite, meaning it's definitely not going to do everything Photoshop does, but it does a lot of the basic stuff. 70% of what Photoshop does, this piece of software does. It even has filters. You can save as different ways. It's even got a clone stamp tool. It's got a lot of the main things that Photoshop does. It's got layers. It feels just like it. Great piece of software. Definitely recommend you go in and give it a try. Best thing about this, though, you don't need to install anything to use it. It just works. All right. Next piece of software is a lot more powerful than Pixlr. In fact, many would argue it's as powerful or more powerful than GIMP or than Photoshop. The program is called GIMP. GIMP is a free photo editing software that you actually install on your computer. So this piece of software you do install. It runs on Mac and PC, but it is a free full version of Photoshop. It's not Photoshop, it's GIMP. It's open source, which means there are all kinds of things you can add to it. The code is open source, so people can, it keeps changing and changing. This is a very professional software, very popular. A lot of professionals use this piece of software because it's free and they don't want to pay for Photoshop. This is a great alternative. You can go and download it and try it out. Here's what the interface looks like. Again, same look and feel as Photoshop for the most part. It's got all the same stuff. This program is as powerful as Photoshop. So you can see the interface, just a few different examples of what it looks like, different people working with it, but it's got the same look and feel as Photoshop. Really not much of a difference. Very easy to transition to either of these pieces of software and from Photoshop. All right, thank you. Those are the alternatives.